Story time about how I broke my hand while doing cosplay. So I put it in my caption of the last video, but I don't know if people saw that, but I broke my thumb a while back ago, and the cause of that was my black cat cosplay. So I got this cosplay in April, and let's recap a little bit. All my European baddies probably remember this, but the first heat wave of this year was in April. I was like, ignore my wet hair. I was literally in the shower and I was like, I've never told you guys this. So the first heat wave of the Netherlands was in April, but the cosplay arrived in April, and of course I wanted to put it on the day it arrived. It was also the hottest day of that heat wave. Considering the heat waves that we had after that one, it was an okay day. It was like 28 degrees, and I think like on later heat waves we at one point actually like touched like 39, 38. So, but still, it was very hot, and my house doesn't have AC. Like most Dutch houses, we do not have AC built into the house unless it's a newer house. But I put this on. It looks amazing. It looks so like I'm shooting a little bit of content, and then it's time to take it off because I'm sweating. This thing is so incredibly hot because it traps the body heat that I'm like, okay, I need to take it off. I have a portable AC unit. I stood in front of there and started peeling this off. Arms came out fine, like gloves came off, shoes easy. Like this is not the suit's fault, by the way. Like this is not a problem with the company, a problem with the suit. This is a problem with me because I was sweating in that. It was time to take it like down my hips and down my legs, and my hips came out fine, but they got stuck on my thighs because my thighs were so sweaty. And I'm like pushing it down and trying to pull it, and I don't know how I did it, but I somehow like put some strength behind it, and my thumb, this thumb popped out of the socket, and like this thumb was literally like dangling like here. But I used to play volleyball, and this is not medical advice. This is not something you should do. So like they've been like injured, like I've torn ligaments, I like bruised so many of them that I was like, oh, let me just pop it back. So I pop it back. Yeah, say hi everybody, this is Ben. Okay, Ben's gonna move, thank you. So my hand hurts, like it's a little funny, and it starts swelling. I'm like, oh, it's swelling up. Yeah. I've had injuries. Again, I used to be a volleyball player, so I'm like, oh, it's fine. Then my hand starts turning purple. And what do? Nothing. At one point I couldn't fit my ring on it anymore, so I took the ring off. Then I realized it was starting to hurt when I like wrote stuff down or like tried to use utensils and all that. I'm like, that ain't right. Still didn't do anything. Then in early June, so 2 months later, I'm like, I still can't wear my ring. I still can't write without pain. Like I can like hold something, but I can't grip something. So I call my doctor, and my doctor's like, yeah, you need to come in. Fun fact, I was actually at the gym. I was at the gym and I was like, I cannot hold this barbell. So this weight is hurting me, and it was only like 2 kilos. So she's like, you need to come in. I come in, she checks my ligaments and the pressure points. I'm like, it's fine. Hurts a little. Like she like pulled on it, and I was like, oh, it's fine, it's fine. And then she's like, you're gonna hate me. I'm like, why? And she just taps my hand in a specific spot, and I nearly died. Like that hurts so bad. And she's like, yeah, you're gonna take an X-ray. I'm like, an X-ray? Sure. Also, mind the fact, I've never broken anything in my life. Like I've never broken a bone. Well, what else do you break? Either way, I've never broken a bone. Like I've been injured many times, but I've never broken a bone. So I go and get this X-ray, and I'm laughing, and I'm also getting laughed at, and people are like, well, she just doesn't know what a torn thing feels like, or like what an injured thing, or like a bruised, or like a rolled ankle, or like a rolled ligament. And I'm like, this feels different than just my regular injuries that I used to have. So I go in, take the photo. I'm like, take a pic. X-ray. How do you call it? X-ray. Radiologist. This is embarrassing, but radiologist. Either way, I get called back. So I get called back. And they're like, yeah, you have a broken thumb. I'm like, what? Yeah, you have a fracture. I'm like, okay, how bad are we talking? So apparently the ligament that's right here tore off 3 millimeters of bone from the joint, and I had a clean break through the joint. And she's like, yeah, you're so lucky that whoever set it back so nicely, otherwise you would have had surgery. I'm like, surgery? What? So meanwhile, I'm cackling because like I broke my thumb trying to take off my black cat cosplay. That was really funny to me. What was less funny that I then had to wear a brace for 6 weeks. I did take it off to take content, but I wore it for everything else except for like the Spider-Man trailer launch and the Supergirl premiere. I just didn't want to be photographed or like take content in that because it was really ugly to me. But she's okay. She is still sensitive, but the doctor cleared me, so don't come for me. The doctor cleared me. I could do anything and everything I want. I don't need to have any surgery, which I'm very happy with. And I'm actually starting to look into like playing volleyball again. So let's see how she holds up. But yeah, that's a story time about how I broke my thumb while trying on my black cat cosplay. And that's also why I had been teasing this cosplay for like so long. And then when she got here, I couldn't put it on. And that's my sign that my food's ready. So, I love you guys.